Hello and welcome to a new Lukozer retro game review video. I haven't done one of these for a while. This is Starray, which as you can see is something of a Defender clone. However, unlike Defender, this you can hit the enemy alien ships or whatever they are. However, you really don't want to, because they will damage your shield. The ships also drop power-ups, which you can pick up. You can also shoot them accidentally. You don't want to do that too often. I've already done it enough times in this video. Now, I am extremely rusty at this game. I used to be pretty good at it back in the day. This is a game that I did have back in the day. I bought it on actually I paid budget price for it. I don't know if it was a budget release when I bought it, or at least when it first came out. But yeah, I got it for 10 quid, and I have to say I was bloody impressed with it. A game that was only 10 quid, I thought I did quite good for that. It's extremely playable. It's pretty fast and frantic, which is how every good shoot 'em up should be. Fucking hell, I'm making a right fuck up of this. I have a feeling I'm not even going to get off level 1. That was some additional shields which I could have picked up then and spectacularly failed to do so. There we go, so I've died already, and it's only, that was only the third phase of level 1. Let's give it another go. Once I've gone and put my name in that rather annoying arcade style. I do wish it would let you just type it in. Well, there you go. It was a terrible go, but it got me second. I used to, well, do significantly better than that. Let's have another bash. Now, I am playing it with the joypad, and I must admit, like all other Amiga games on the Win UAE, I'm not doing very well at playing it with the joypad. Too close. This is probably going to be too close as well. Oh, fuck. I was just about to say I was doing okay, and now look. First of all, I'll plough into the firing from one of them, and then I plough into one of the ships altogether. So, okay, let's try and do some actual reviewing then. As I say, it plays just like Defender, except you only get one life, but you do get a shield, so you can take hits, as you have seen. You also get smart bombs, just like Defender, but I can't remember the key you use to... oh, for fuck's sake. That's the shield again that I missed. I need it. I really need it now, for fuck's sake. I'm completely bollocking this up. Please don't have me entering my name on the high score sheet. Right, we'll have one more go. it would be nice to actually get off level 1 and show you some of the other backgrounds, because there are some nicely drawn locations in this game. This one, you know, don't exactly look terrible, but it's not one of the best. The next level takes place in some sort of jungle area and does look pretty good. That alarm that keeps going off is telling me that these alien things here are attacking the 10 base structures at the bottom of the screen. If they destroy them all, then it's game over. I think they've damaged 2, so that's 3. Oh bollocks, okay, so space is not the key you press to activate the smart bomb, so I'm not entirely sure what key it is. Oh fuck it! That was the thing that drops the extra shield, and instead of collecting the shield, I collected the ship itself, and now I'm staying completely motionless while the enemy ships fire away. So yeah, I'm playing this game like a complete muppet. Right, wave 2. I think it's wave 3 where I finally get off this stage, if I can get there. Fucking come on! I don't know if I shot that or if it hit me, or something just hit me there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that I am beyond merely rusty at this game. Another one of my bases is being attacked, but I don't have the patience, so right, one more. This is definitely my last attempt, because this is starting to annoy me now. Oh, fuck it. Right, so I'm second and third now. Alright, one more attempt then. Oh, surely I can get to the perhaps I should be playing it with keys. I've always been better. If a game gave me the option of using the joystick or keys, I was always better with the keys. I don't know why, it's just that's how it always worked out. That was pure luck. Jesus Christ, I'm losing, like, I've already lost 3 of my like little bases. And now I'm about to lose a 4th, I think. Oh, no, I managed to save that one. That's handy, that's an indestructible one. Come on, let that one stick around. Oh, bollocks, it's gone. What a time to get it with the last ship. I could have quite happily gone around and let everything fly into me and... Oh, well. Right, now to try and take out these fucking things. The last one was pretty close. Okay. Can't see where it is. There it is. Right, we'll save one. think more have been taken out than have been saved. There's some indestructible. Didn't last long. Again. But I am doing better this go, even if my score is low, or lowish. Yeah. Oh Christ, really fucked that up. Ah, bollocks. I was doing really well then. And now I'm completely fucking it up. Shit. Every time I think, alright, I might be getting to the end of it, another load come in. I'm not doing a particularly good job of reviewing because I'm staying quiet as I'm concentrating on trying to get through this fucking level. No, I've got no chance. My shields are way too low. I think that thing is because I'm taking too long. I've now got two of them because I'm taking so long and my shields are almost out. Oh fuck it, does that mean I've now got to actually try and blow those two things up? One, done them. Okay, off we go to the second level, or the second stage. So I managed to save 5 installations out of 10. My shield is only 25, which is pathetically low. But now we get to here we are, the stage in the forest. The flashing eyes in the background. I always thought the graphics on this stage looked great. I still do actually. I think they look really bloody good. You can see the parallax scrolling rather more clearly on this level. I can anyway. I don't know if that's you know, an actual intention or if it's just that because of the graphical design just means that I can see them more clearly. That was a total bollocks up. Oh, right, one of them's been got, which means I have to destroy it, otherwise it will... Oh well, at least I actually got to that stage. Well, there you go. That's Starray, the Defender clone for the Amiga. There was also a Commodore 64 version. So what do I think of it? I think it's decent going. It's I mean, it is a bit of a blatant Defender rip-off, but you know, I guess if you are going to rip off or copy or whatever a classic arcade game, then Defender is a decent choice. It looks pretty good. In fact, I'd say it looks great. Graphically, it's more than fine. Sound is great. The sound effects I think are, you know, absolutely spot on. The music is a bit duff, especially the main title music when you first load the game. But you know, the music is really about the only weak area. It's one of those games, as I think I've already shown by the fact that, you know, I've had 4 attempts, was it, in this video. But yeah, it's one of those games where you just keep wanting to have one more go of it. So the gameplay grabs you, which is you know, a sure sign that the game is done well, and it keeps hold of you. You keep on wanting to play it, and therefore it's you know, the game is perfectly fine. I will give this 8.5 out of 10. It's not quite up to a 9, but 8.5 is a more than decent score. I did only pay 10 quid when I bought it back in the day. That might have something to do with why I rated it so highly. I think if I'd paid more than that, I may not have you know, thought so much of it. But yeah, for a tenner, you know, back then, yeah, I was well pleased with that. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10, a decent shooter. So yeah, that brings this video to an end, and we'll see you in the next one.